Hi Angela. Well, let's just say I'm gonna probably be like the one student who ever does this, but as a parting gift to you, I will try it out. So I do have a scarf on, but that really shouldn't affect it too much. And oh yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing, remember how you said like if you were working on a fresco, you had to like lean your neck back and like be up here. Yeah, well, I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes, and I'm going to, if I can get this, accept your challenge. Ready, set, go. Okay, yeah, this is insane. I can feel the blood rushing to my head already. I haven't been even going for a minute. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah. Sistine Chapel, can you imagine? Why couldn't you just like, could you like do it on the ground instead of like, my arm hurts already. My goodness. Oh, goodness, to switch arms. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, I found the replica of like the Roman statue or whatever in the Uffizi. You remember the one that you talked about that the farmer found, and he like stayed by it all night so that the Pope who was in Rome could have this Roman statue. I found the replica in the Uffizi, and that was interesting. I enjoyed finding that because like I found it and I'm like, wow, wait, I think I know what this is, but I'm not exactly sure. My neck hurts. So yeah, there was a lady giving a tour, and so I asked her, and she said yes, that was the replica or whatever. Oh, my neck hurts like crazy. How did Michelangelo do this? Yeah. And also it was fun to see that picture in the Vatican. I'd seen it before and heard of it as like one of the few like pictures that we had of Michelangelo with his big boots. But yeah, it was fun to see it in person and find Raphael. Yeah, it was kind of funny to hear other people in our group hear what they were saying about it. Yeah, because most of them didn't know it. I've seen it in a lot of art history books though, and so that was kind of fun. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so I went back to the Uffizi, so yeah, that was pretty fun. I got lost in there, and so I kind of missed seeing the Michelangelo picture, the one that's the freestanding painting that he made that is the only one that's not like a fresco or whatever. My neck hurts like crazy. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, I couldn't find it. I was probably just like looking in the wrong places. I did see everything else though. I saw a bunch of the Robles because they have a big section in like the other side of the museum across from the Leonardo da Vinci section, which of course I went back to see again. But let's see, like, and how they did the perspective, like, I mean, I can hardly like keep my neck up like right now. Like, how could they? It's incredible how they like had the perspective. It's like you're looking up, and how do you like transfer that like from like a drawing? I still don't know. Oh, my neck hurts. Okay, just pause. Well, almost 5 minutes. Oh boy. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, in Paris. I got to go to Paris. That was extremely fun. I was excited to see the Caravaggios in there. Yes, and of course I saw the Mona Lisa. That was a highlight. What else? Okay, pause. Yeah, although the Mona Lisa, it was kind of a little bit of letdown. I mean, I'd heard everyone say that it was a letdown, but I didn't really think it would be that much of a letdown as it was. And I even went like early in the morning, so like we didn't get the full-on crowds around the Mona Lisa. still like barriered off and everything, and I was able to actually get to the front fairly easily with not much weight, but still, I'm just gonna support it my hand with my neck with my hand. Yeah, but it was still, it's like, yeah, it's a little overhyped. Anyway, yeah, I took a decent-ish picture of it, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're next to the Mona Lisa, of course, to take a picture of it, to show, like, yeah, I was here. Oh, well. And so let's see, what else? But my favorite Leonardo da Vinci painting there was Virgin of the Rocks, and that was interesting. And also seeing like the one with Saint Anne, Mary, and Jesus, because I remember in one of my first art history classes, I was one of those crazy people who read the book at the start of the semester, right? And so I started reading the book, and so when my teacher brought that picture up, she's like, who's in the picture? And I was able to identify Saint Anne, and she's like, how did you know this? And it's like, I read the book, and she's like, okay, yeah? I guess she doesn't expect us to read the book or whatever. Well, she didn't, and I didn't really for the rest of the year. I admit it. I'm sorry, Mrs. Heidi Soleil. I didn't read the entire thing. I read a whole bunch of it, though. I was really good at the start. I read a bit about the competition for the doors of the baptistry here in Florence. I remember that. Please don't ask me. I'm just grasping at straws right now. I know it's Brunelleschi and Ghiberti, I think. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. And Pitti Palace was fun. I didn't go with you, Angela. I went with the other tour guide, but still quite incredible to see all the Raphaels there. And apparently they said there were more Caravaggio's, but I cannot spend that much time to look at every single frame in there. They have way too much art all together in that gallery. Let's see. And then, what is it? Oh yeah, that was fun. So like after the tour finished, I just like hung around the PT Palace and like looked at everything. They had a really cool like art exhibition there. It was on an artist. I'm pretty sure she was Italian, but her art style was she did a lot of art like with weaving and sewing and things like that. And so that's what she did, and that was pretty cool because for myself, I like sewing, and I'd always seen like the stitch books and historically, and I thought, oh wow, those are kind of cool, and it's fun to see how like she would turn them into like little books, and it actually looks like you're almost like writing on it, except it's meaningless scribbles of thread, and that was pretty interesting. I was like one of the only people there with like a whole bunch of like older people, but it was okay. The entire thing was practically in Italian, but they had like the titles of the works in English, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, but it was fun. I do like sewing. I've told people my bag is my, like the handbag that I have. You've probably seen it. It's small enough to go in most of the museums, big enough I can put just about anything in it, including this puppy jacket, which I'm very happy about sometimes. But it's my labor of love. It's my baby, and I like sew with it and stuff. And so that's fun. Yeah, this is my life now. I'm just moving a water bottle back and forth for practically 10 minutes. Okay, this is your like going away gift or something. Like, I'm leaving Italy. So you can say one student tried to do it or did it. Depends if you watch this entire thing, which I don't know if you will. But, oh well. Why am I doing this? Well, let's say when someone says to me, like, you can't do this, or like, I ask like, why not? Or why can't I? And so, I'm like that curious person, like, I question things. And I don't question everything, of course. I'm pretty decent at like following directions or whatever. But if someone says that something's like hard or difficult, like, I'm willing to try it out and just like see. And like as soon as you mentioned this challenge to us like in Rome or whatever, like I definitely thought about doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And so I'm doing it so close to the time that I leave, but also at a time when my roommates aren't here to like say stop it or you are entirely crazy, which possibly I am. I don't know. Yeah, but let's see. Okay. thank you for all the tours, and I just love going with you. You always have a whole bunch of information, which is incredible, as I don't get everything as shown by like a time where my friend took pictures of everything, and then I tried to remember as much as I could, and I fell short on a couple pieces. But I really enjoyed learning all these historical things, or at least hearing about them. I learned so much more about Florence, about Rome, as we went to Rome with us, and yeah, just seeing everything. Oh yeah, the Pantheon was my favorite, or like one of my favorites. Love the Pantheon. And when you stopped in front of the Caravaggio's at the Uffizi that day, I was extremely happy. Funny story about the Caravaggio's, actually. Yeah, so they... And that was 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna make up for the times I like rested for a minute, but hey, I did it. You can see, yes, it is a water bottle. It's a fully filled one. I haven't opened this one. And oh, my neck. Angela, you're awesome, and yeah, I did it. It's like, yeah, once I started like talking and everything, I think that's the thing that saved me. They just like, don't focus on like how much your neck hurts or how much blood is running to your head. But isn't it insane? I can't imagine like Michelangelo doing it for so long. Yeah, I know it's insane, but oh well. Thank you, and thank you for teaching us again, and you can say that at least one student has accepted your challenge. Bye!